Khee shifted uneasily in her seat as the evangelist invited her and her classmates to commit their lives to Jesus. She felt convicted to respond, but she was thinking about all the trouble that it would cause. For years, she had begged her father to allow her to attend school, but he saw no value in education. He wanted Khee and her 7 brothers and sisters to help care for the rice and sesame crops on the family farm. Her mother had died when she was an infant. Her stepmother was the only mother Khee had ever known, but she refused to even let her stepchildren call her mom. She resented them and often sent them away to live with relatives. Only her 2 biological children were allowed to attend school. One of Khee's uncles lived in Khee village on the Thai-Myanmar border, where displaced Karen people have fled to escape the ethnic conflict in the region. "Why don't you send your daughter to school here?" he asked, but Khee's father didn't want his daughter to attend a Christian school. "She can stay at my house," her uncle offered. He and his wife were leaders in the Buddhist temple in Khee. This swayed Khee's father. At least she wouldn't be staying in the school's dormitory where the Christian students and staff would have a greater influence on her, he thought. Finally, Khee's dream of attending school came true. At the age of 9, she enrolled in kindergarten at Khee Adventist school. Her first year of school went well. Her teachers and classmates warmly welcomed her, and she loved learning, but there was trouble at home. Her uncle often invited shamans to the house to cast spells. By her second year of school, it was clear that something was wrong with Khee. A demon had taken possession of her. Her aunt and uncle and other people in the village beat and kicked her, trying to cast out the demon. Whenever this happened, the school staff intervened and prayed for Khee, and the demon left. However, when her father learned what was happening, he ordered Khee to come home. The school's principal pleaded with Khee's father to let her return and live in the dormitory. He reluctantly agreed. Khee believed that the God she was learning about in school, the one her teacher prayed to on her behalf, had freed her from demon possession. But now, as she heard the evangelist calling for young people to make a decision to follow Jesus, she hesitated. Her father was a shaman and the son of a renowned shaman. If his daughter became a Christian, it would bring great shame to the family. She didn't want to cause more trouble at home, and she didn't want to face the abuse and rejection from her family that would surely follow if she got baptized. So she remained in her seat as others stood in response to the evangelist's appeal. But that night, Khee had a dream. When she awoke from the dream, Khee resolved that she would follow Jesus no matter what the cost. The same week, she was baptized. Today, she is 18 years old and continues to faithfully serve the Lord. Her family has not accepted her decision to become a Christian. Their opposition and mistreatment make life really hard for her. Sometimes it even brings Khee to tears, but she's at peace. Khee Adventist School is one of the nearly 36 ASAP mission schools serving displaced Karen young people on the border between Myanmar and Thailand. In recent years, enrollment has surged at these schools as political and ethnic conflict in Myanmar drive more and more people to the border region. We believe this is a providential opportunity to share Christ with the animists and Buddhists who live here. And we rejoice as we see more and more young people like Khee giving their lives to Jesus and preparing to become missionaries to take the gospel to their unreached people. Because Jesus is coming soon, now more than ever, mission matters.